Hey everybody, this is the Beware reading for your sign for this month. I'll do 3 spreads. What you need to be aware of this month spread, the advice spread, and the next good thing that'll happen to you this month that'll at least put a smile on your face spread. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's begin. Here's the first spread, Scorpio, the Beware spread. We have the Ten of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by Judgment. We have the King of Wands clarified by Justice. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Libra and Aquarius on the table. So I gotta be honest with you. The first 3 cards that came out are really good. And I was like, what's going on here, right? And then I clarified every single card, so now I kind of know what's going on. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past, okay? And perhaps in the past they weren't ready for a commitment. It kind of looks like they're ready for it now, okay? And it's going to be up to you what you want to do about this, and we'll also get you the advice spread to help you with that. But what I see here is this person is coming back to you. Okay, and they want a second chance. Now they're ready for a commitment. Now they've got a major apology for you. They want to make things right with you. All right, so yeah, the Ten of Cups, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Four of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. It's clarified by the Four of Cups, which is a card of a rejection. So this makes me think, this makes me believe that in the past, this King of Wands just either wasn't ready for a commitment, or they didn't want to commit, or something like that. I think they wanted to be with you, but they just didn't want to get married, or they didn't want to make it like really official, really formal, right? The Wheel of Fortune, the next card over, is a restart of a cycle. In this case, the Wheel of Fortune is a card of a cycle, but since it's clarified by Judgment, it's a card of a restarting a cycle. But in this case, they do, I believe, want to take it to the next level, right? Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past. It's also a card of somebody having to make a judgment call. Both are major arcana cards, but the Wheel of Fortune is a restart of a cycle. The King of Wands themselves is clarified by Justice. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with, but in this case, Justice is like a major apology coming from them. And Justice is a very serious card. It could be a place where people get married. I often refer to Justice as such, all right, like a chapel or what have you. Basically, they do want to get serious. That's how it feels. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card of healing. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. I think this King of Wands had a chance. Perhaps they now realize that they could have had it all with you, but they just didn't want to get serious, or they chickened out, or something like that. But you do have a commitment offer on the table now. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Scorpio, for what we saw in the previous spread. We have the Three of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Fool. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Here's the deal, Scorpio. If you can find it in your heart to forgive and forget, then the advice for you is to give this person a second chance. You don't have to if you don't want to. The Fool, clarifying the Ace of Wands, right there in the middle, is the only major arcana card. If this person is an Aries, it's their major arcana card. But the Fool is also a card of letting go of the past. If you've been following me for a while, you've probably heard me say that the Fool is like letting go of what happened in the past and starting from clean slate, starting from scratch. But again, if you can forgive them. Speaking of forgiveness, we do have the Three of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. So those are some. Now I see how you actually feel, right? The Three of Swords is a card of a broken heart, yeah, and the Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. So they really messed up. That's how it feels. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden. Perhaps when it didn't go anywhere with this person in the past, or when the two of you broke up, was a burden, or it was just tough on you. Or it could be the fact that if you were to forgive them, it's just not easy. It's just not easy for you. Okay? The Ace of Wands, clarified by the Fool. The Ace of Wands belongs to that King of Wands. Alright? And that leads to the Four of Wands right next to the deck. The Four of Wands is a card of a commitment of marriage. It's a card of it's a very stable card. Some people call it the 11-11 card. To me personally, the 4 of Wands always reminds me of an actual waiting, right? And the Fool, again, is letting go of the past. Up to you, Scorpio. It's up to you. All right, we're moving on. Spread number 3 is the next good thing that will happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Scorpio. This is the next good thing that will happen to you. That'll at least put a smile on your face. And it just put a smile on my face, and I think you already know why. If you're looking at the screen, you already know why. But anyway, we've got the 5 of Pentacles clarified by the King of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Then we have the 6 of Wands clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Cups. And we have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So yes, we're back to square one. We're back to where we started in the first spread. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads, but it's the same freaking thing. It's this King of Wands coming back to you. All right, they're coming back. This is, I guess, it's just very persistent, right? And that's what you should be aware of. You have a choice to make. Okay, you have a choice to make, Scorpio. We have you here, right? The Queen of Cups right next to the deck, clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. That's you. And the 6 of Pentacles, this is you trying to decide what you want to do about this. It's also a card of a balance. It's a card of an equal give and take. So perhaps this is the prerequisites for you to take this person back. That is, of course, if you decide to do so. And the 6 of Wands in the middle, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, it could also be a part of the prerequisite. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of proposal. All right, the 6 of Wands, as a matter of fact, used to be called the proposal card. The Ace of Pentacles still comes through as a proposal sometimes. Okay, so perhaps the big advice, the big piece of advice from the universe from you, make sure they mean it. They make sure they want to tie the knot. Make sure they bring that piece of jewelry. Right, but yeah, we got this King of Wands clarifying the 5 of Pentacles in the beginning. They do feel sad and miserable, lonely, the way they should be feeling. I agree with you, right? We did see that 3 of Swords in the previous spread. They really messed it up. The Ace of Cups clarifying them, that's how they feel. Yeah, they're in love with you, Scorpio. All right, and we do have the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. So yeah, for the 20th time, Scorpio, it's going to be up to you. But I guess this is just the way of the universe to just bring it to your attention one more time, because we saw this in the first spread and now we see it again. All right, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing the rest of November.